Hi Scorpio, hope you guys are doing great today. So we're going to go get right into your reading. We're going to do Celtic crossword for career, sweep that, and then do for relationship, okay? The relationship we're only going to read in the upright because I'm going to be doing that with the oracles. The astrology for the week, I posted that separately in a separate video, and I will link it below in the description and also link it to the end of the video. Lots of changes going on this week, so hopefully you guys will take out a few moments to check that out. Let's see what we have going on for our Scorpio friends in career first, okay. Okay. So I'm getting that you're coming from a space where you are now feeling very, you weren't feeling very successful in your work. You weren't feeling very respected in your work. This was, relatively recently-ish, okay? I mean, that's like coming into this energy, okay? So the Six of Wands means in reverse. It's like not feeling that sense of respect, that, appreciation, let's just say, right? And not getting that movement forward, really, that you want, right? That you need in a different way, right? Because it's a Mercury and Aquarius energy. Aquarius being ruled by Uranus is about things being done differently in a different way. And you're just feeling like things were not going to be any different. Whatever transpired was kind of the way that it was going to be. So if you lost your job, you weren't going to get it back. If there was a change in the arrangements in how you were executing your job, that's not going to be changing, whatever it is. Now, the situation right now for you, though, regarding your career is we have the Nine of Cups, which is great. This is about a wish fulfillment, and it's being crossed by the King of Wands, which is lots of passion, lots of fire in your belly, right? Lots of fire in your belly. Cancer and Leo energy, feeling very, very motivated to get into a space where you feel safe. You want to feel safe in your career, Scorpio. You absolutely do. And that's part of the wish fulfillment that you have in your mind's eye having to do with your job, right? Part of your wish fulfillment is to have the safety while you're really loving what you do, right? Because it's a Cancer and Leo energy. So Cancer is not only about safety, it's that metaphorical home space. Like, yeah, I'm doing the right thing. I really like it. Like, I'm in the pocket here, feeling at home in what I'm doing, and I feel safe, right? But feeling a lot of passion about it. So you're very much in this space of figuring out what that means for you. Now, in the crowning energy, I love it. Three of Coins. I like this energy. It's Mars and Capricorn. Those of you who've been watching me, I always call this the architect card, because with this energy, it's like where you're sketching out exactly what it is that you want for yourself in your career, right? Having to do with that Pentacle energy, what it is that you are going to be looking forward to building on to really bring yourself forward. So I like that, again, because it's a Mars and Capricorn energy. Mars rules Aries, and Aries is all about a fresh perspective and moving forward on a new path, and Capricorn's about work, right? So this tells me that you're very focused. Your energies are very, very focused on how are you going to step into this next chapter of your life, this new cycle that we're all entering into. It almost feels like, for many of us, we're in this weird, I keep saying like a state of like purgatory or incubation. Incubation sounds maybe a little more positive because purgatory is like nothingness. Some people may be experiencing that, and other people are utilizing this time as a way of figuring out how to make the changes, right, in the trajectory of your path that you want moving forward. So the foundation energy here is the Page of Cups, really good, because pages represent a new cycle, right? So this could indicate a new job being offered to you, right? The cup energy, it's something being offered to you that really speaks to your heart space. You meeting somebody that you're going to resonate with on such a deep level. You're like, I want to be business partners with this person, or you want to work with them, or this could even just simply be a new idea, but it's going into this new cycle and there's a newness to it. So awesome right there. 10 of Coins, beautiful. This is you right now. Woohoo, right? I mean, this is just great, right? Mercury and Virgo. So this is about you transitioning and transforming in a way that's very specific in your mind, right? Because we have that Virgo energy is a very critical thinking energy, also ruled by Mercury. Mercury is about transitioning and transformation because Mercury transforms that which is in the ethers, right? So it's what is in your mind's eye. What is it that you feel deep in your soul that you see yourself doing? And the transformation is going to be happening. It's going to be really, really good. This is a very benefic energy for you to be getting for your placement right now. So whatever it is, guys, it's going to be okay. It's going to be more than okay. Really good. Now, the external energy to you is the Queen of Cups. Okay. So you don't know all the information. Not all the information is being shared with you. You don't know everything about something, because whenever we have a cup energy, there are emotions, there's a reality, there's information that's being withheld, right? So obviously, right, you don't know really what's on the other side of this. None of us really do, right? So this is a Gemini and Cancer energy. So very specifically for some of you, Gemini being ruled by Mercury, some of you could be waiting for some sort of information or some finalization to come in via the internet or through the mail or anything like that that's going to help you feel safe. And so this could definitely be in the way of money. So this could be waiting for the stimulus check, waiting for the unemployment to come in, waiting to hear back from that job that you submitted a job offer. Even though maybe not everybody's hiring now, you doing your homework and getting your feelers out there to transition into something else. But this could be, you in this space of waiting. But whatever it is, the reason you don't know the information is not your fault, right? This is something that is coming from the outside in, the external to you. So that is so you're in this sort of waiting period for that. Your fear position is the Eight of Swords, and I understand this, right? This is you're very wrapped up in your own mind, but because this is Jupiter and Gemini energy, so you're having this conversation with yourself in your fear position, like, am I gonna end up being able to move forward in my life in a way that where I feel really comfortable and where I feel like my integrity is being maintained and we're gonna have success, right? Because it's Jupiter. So Jupiter is about luck and expansion. It rules Sagittarius, which is about moving forward with integrity. But that's in your fear position, which I understand, because you're kind of like, what is the new truth of it all? Kind of like, But I like the outcome energy. Beautiful. This is awesome. The Emperor. So I do like this. So check it out. I feel like if you're resonating with this, I feel like a lot of you are going to be getting entirely new jobs, right? Because the Emperor energy, ruled by Aries. Aries again is the baby of the zodiac, about fresh perspective. It's like having this very strong initiative to move something forward, being large and in charge, just being like inundated with ideas, being very almost like narrow focused, wanting to throw everything out there, worry about the minutia of it all later, but really wanting to move things forward, right? And there's like this epiphanies and being in control, and the Emperor is a leadership sign, so this can indicate being a manager or a leader, owning your own business, anything like that. Absolutely. But then we have, as the near future, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Now, this is a moon energy in reverse. It's moon in Sagittarius. This is all about like I feel. So this is the thing with this energy, the Nine of Wands, you take it in the upright. The Nine of Wands in the upright first is about, I've been through the ringer with this situation, but I still have fire left in my belly, to continue, to put more gusto into it, right? To give it another chance. Nope. You don't want to give it another chance because you're the Emperor now. You're going on a different path right now altogether. So this is you saying thanks but no thanks to whatever it was that you were in, and you making a decision to go in a whole other direction and it being really good for you. This is a good, solid decision. Absolutely. Because you're realizing Scorpio, if you're resonating with this, you're realizing that as horrific as the COVID situation is, horrible, 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 having to be quarantined, we can't go out, we can't see each other, all of that. I feel like for many of you, this time has allowed you to see with greater clarity than you would have been able to otherwise, that what it is that you're in is really not speaking to you. And this is sort of allowing you the space for you to go in and make the changes that you need to make in your career. So I really think that's good, but just make sure that you're letting go of anything that could be hanging out in that energy. I'm going to make sure of that. So now let's get into those Scorpios who were interested in relationship. Okay. These we don't read in reverse because I'm going to be using oracles. Okay. Okay. Decision in love. Making a decision in love. So we have the Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment, and the King of Cups. I mean, really? What? Beautiful. It's beautiful. King of Cups, Libra and Scorpio. Something's changing. Beautiful change, though. Beautiful change. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. King of Cups. Beautiful energy. Libra and Scorpio. Libra is all about relationships. Scorpio is about transformation. So it's Venus and it's change. So I can't even shuffle these cards today, for goodness sake. Look at me. Okay. Guess two of those wanted to come out. All right. So let's see what we have here for our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus energies. Wish fulfillment, I mean, transformation, beautiful. Something's going to be changing. There's going to be a leveling up. There's going to be an entering a next cycle. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims. It simply allows and gives. Yeah. Oh, that's so hard to remember sometimes, right? Then we have the Queen of Cups energy. I'm really liking the cup energy here, guys. Gemini and Cancer, it's about transitioning into a space that's going to be like that metaphorical home space. I'm getting a lot of safety here. There's safety here. We only have really what I consider to be one sort of a challenging energy, which we're going to get to in a minute. Then we have the Knight of Cups energy. So there's this offering here. The Knight of Cups energy is this offering of emotions. And it's a very specific offering, though. It's, I want to do something that's going to speak to what you really want in relationship, but it's going to be in a different way than the way that we've done it or that you've ever experienced it before. Because it's Aquarius, and Aquarius is about doing things out of the box and differently. And Pisces is about speaking to that fantasy space, right, that we have for our relationship. And then we have friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Big fan of this card. Big fan. Big believer in that as well. Have to be really good friends, right? Friendship's so important in a healthy relationship. So we have the Hermit energy. So somebody's being very pensive right now, really thinking things through, taking that mental space to think about things. This is not a scary energy at all. It's a Virgo energy. It's really thinking just very specifically about the pragmatics of something and how something is going to happen and something's going to be played out. Now, there is this idea of pain. We have a Three of Swords energy here, guys, and, you know, no question, this is the card of pain. It does not have to be a third party. It can be. I'm not feeling like it is, though. I have to be honest with you. I'm really not feeling that because of how positive the rest of the energies are, but this is a general reading, so you apply it however you see fit for your personal situation. But this is a Saturn and Libra energy, so let's just break that down for a second. Saturn is all about karma. It's about restriction, okay? And when it's in Libra, Libra represents relationships. So this is hard work in relationship. There's something painful that's acknowledged here that's gone on. It could be in one way or another, Scorpio, either they felt like you hurt them, you felt like they hurt you, some sort of situation with the family. This could be some sort of situation regarding money, maybe a third-party situation from the deep past or suspicion, some sort of vulnerability, whatever it is. It's where the pain is hanging out in this connection, okay? And it's recognizing that the work is going to have to be put in to go through that. But then we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So listen, I mean, calling out the pain within the relationship doesn't make it go away. So, everything in due time and in each individual's process. So Scorpio, if you're the one who was hurt, and you need a little more time to process the pain of something, then you need to take that. And it's actually emotionally abusive for somebody to say, oh, you keep holding on to things, or you keep going back to the past, or whatever. If you're not healed yet, you're not healed yet. Everything in due time. We can't push a person to process things. We can't push ourselves to process things. We don't want to do that. We don't want to say, nope, I'm going to leave it in the past. The past is past. That's wonderful. But a lot of times it's really hard to actually do that, right, in the 3D. But I don't see this as being a really, really big deal. I see this relationship as something that has so much value, but it's going to take some work and really like pulling up what do they say? Like, pulling up your shirt sleeves, whatever, and really digging in and doing the hard work to make it work. Now we have the devil energy over here, which is simply about imbalance. So wherever the imbalance is, the imbalance could be where the pain is coming from. So this could be, was there an issue with alcohol, drugs, sex, anywhere there was an imbalance here, right? Some sort of addiction, any sort of addiction is nothing more really than an imbalance. So could have to do with money, gambling, an eating disorder, anything like that. Addicted to negative thinking, low vibrational thinking, fear of abandonment, fear of commitment, right? Excessive anxiety, excessive depression, any kind of imbalance. But it's that this is present in this connection, and this needs to be looked at. I like this better in the reverse because it indicates that it's coming out. But since I'm not even accepting any reversals, this is something that you guys just need to really explore in this connection, and then make that decision, because the Lover's card, it's a Gemini energy, right? But it is about making that decision. What are you going to do? Because if you decide to give this a really good go, this is blessed by Archangel Raphael, the luminary of the sun. This is understanding that you both really want to work this out, but it's making that the decision needs to be made. Nothing can be taken for granted here. The decision needs to be made. The decision where it has to be like, I know this isn't going to be easy. There are going to be moments where it's going to be super tough, but we're going to really try to figure this out. And then we have as the closing card, balance. Love is not always about agreeing for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And my friend, that is what you're going to have here. For sure. Yeah. But I feel like any work that you put in is definitely going to be worth it, because I do feel like there's a lot of love here, but there were poor choices made at some point. But I feel like I'm getting very much somebody is very regretful for something that happened. Very regretful. So work on your friendship. Let there be closeness. Give each other some space. Know that it's going to take some hard work. Focus on this solid communication and sharing of energies. And understand, honestly, with the King of Cups and the Nine of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Look at all this cup energy here. There's a lot of emotion here. So the energy supports you guys working it out, even though it might be challenging. It's up to you whether you want to engage in it. You don't have to. This was a very unhealthy connection. Let it ride, But the energy does support you guys if you want to put the hard work into working out really beautifully. Okay, my friends, that is what I have for you right now. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.